Are you looking for the best smartwatches for business? In this video, we will look at some of the 6 best smartwatches on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Amazfit Bip Smartwatch for Business. Not everyone wants to be glued to their wrists all day. Or, even if they're interested in investing in a smartwatch, their budgets might not allow them to pick one of the more extravagant options in our guide. So, the Amazfit Bip is a great compromise if you feel like you need to join the smartwatch experience, but your wallet requires that you be frugal about the price. The Bip creates a happy medium between limited smart support and fitness and health tracking. But one of the biggest draws for this watch is that you can get up to 45 days of use between recharges. For health and fitness metrics, you'll get 24/7 heart rate monitoring along with activity tracking, steps, activity levels, calories, and access to 4 specific sport modes. The smart features are slightly more robust than other third-party watches. Along with notifications for calls, texts, and calendar events, you'll also enjoy access to social media apps such as Twitter, Facebook, and WhatsApp. And if you're a clinical worker, consider the best smartwatch for nurses that offers hands-free support so that you don't need to glance at your phone between patients. Number 2. Fitbit Versa 2 Smartwatch for Business. For people with connected homes that rely on Amazon Alexa, the Fitbit Versa 2 is a great pick. It comes with Alexa built into it, meaning you can easily adjust the thermostat, turn on the lights, or even send updates to other connected appliances straight from your wrist. But more importantly, we think this is the best smartwatch for heart rate monitoring because of the robust data this watch can give you. Along with 24/7 heart rate tracking, you'll get access to resting heart rate, blood oxygen saturation monitoring, breathing rate, heart rate variability, sleep tracking, sleep score, and all-day activity tracking. As with other Fitbit smartwatches, the Versa 2 can pair with Apple and Android devices. The Versa 2 is a streamlined smartwatch, meaning that you have access to notifications for calls, texts, and calendar updates. Android users can make quick replies to texts. Other smart features include support for third-party apps like Spotify, as well as Fitbit Pay, and the ability to store and play more than 300 songs directly on your device. But you'll appreciate that you get 6 or more days of use between charges depending on how heavily you use the smart features. Compare this model to the best smartwatch with a camera with photo capabilities. Number 3. Garmin Venu Smartwatch for Business. Garmin is a trusted name in the smartwatch category because they make watches that are designed to seamlessly transition between work and exercise. The Garmin Venu is another great option that's available in a variety of colors and round and square bezels. The Venu comes with a silicone strap, but you can always swap it out for something else. We like that you have 3 power modes that can range from 6 hours for continuous GPS with music mode to 5 days in smartwatch mode. Key smart features include notifications for text, calls, and calendar updates, Find My Phone/Watch, music and music storage for up to 500 songs. Although the Garmin Venu can pair with both Apple and Android devices, only Android users have access to text response and reject phone calls and Garmin Pay. Fitness buffs will appreciate the wide array of sport and exercise profiles that include gym and fitness, running, golfing, outdoor activities, cycling, swimming, and even kid activity tracking. You'll also get a 50-meter water resistance rating. Health monitoring centers on continuous heart rate monitoring, respiration rate, pulse ox, stress, sleep, hydration, and even women's health monitoring. For cyclists, check out the best smartwatch for cycling that offers you enhanced safety features with a live track, group live track, live event sharing, incident detection, and assistance. Number 4. Fossil Gen 5 Carlyle Smartwatch for Business. Silicone bands tend to be the standard for most smartwatches. But for people who work in professional environments, they scream casual wear. The Fossil Gen 5 Carlyle is the best smartwatch for business use and is ideal for people who need a more sophisticated solution to wearable tech. Fossil smartwatches rely on Google's Wear OS. This makes it compatible with both Apple and Android devices. But, it's important to note that Apple users will experience limitations when pairing Wear OS watches to their iPhones. The 44mm case is paired with a 22mm band and you can switch it with other 22mm Fossil bands. Key smartwatch features include fast charging that will get your watch back to 80% in just an hour and access to Google Fit to track health and fitness metrics such as steps, calories, floors climbed, sleep, a heart rate sensor, and breathing. While it is somewhat water resistant, it's limited to 30 meters, which means it's not designed for swimming. Because the Fossil Gen 5 Carlyle relies on Wear OS, you'll get access to G Suite apps to manage Gmail, your calendar, Google Assistant, and Google Pay. Common complaints we found through our research centered on the somewhat buggy Wear OS platform. But we do like that depending on the power mode you select, you can get as much as 2 weeks of battery life between charges. Another option may be one of the best hybrid smartwatches. Number 5. Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 Smartwatch for Business. Arguably, depending on whether you're an Apple or Android user, either Samsung or Apple are going to come out on top as the best choice for a true business smartwatch. That being said, there are more Android users in the market than Apple, so by default, we're nominating the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 as our top pick. We think it's the best smartwatch for Android users because it supports calls and text, along with access to Bixby, Samsung's proprietary voice assistant. The Galaxy Watch 3 also passed the MALSTD-810G, a military testing protocol that puts a device through 10 harsh conditions including being dropped from 4.9 feet, extreme temperatures, dust resistance, and enduring shock, low pressure, vibration, and high altitude. You'll also get water resistance to 50 meters. Even though we're promoting it as best for Android users, the Galaxy Watch 3 is also compatible with Apple iOS. However, you're going to experience limitations such as Samsung Pay or select music streaming apps that won't work properly as you try to cross the OS. Other key features include access to fitness tracking apps that follow steps, monitor your heart rate, sleep data, and stress levels. If you're concerned about a watch that looks too casual, you have a choice from over 50,000 digital watch faces and removable straps so you can swap them out for something more upscale. The Galaxy Watch 3 comes in a 41 and 45mm version. While it has a better battery than Apple Watches, it's still fairly low compared to more streamlined fitness smartwatches. The 45mm case watch gives you 56 hours and you'll get 43 hours with the 41mm case watch. Also, check out another impressive model that is the best rugged smartwatch that features the max battery GPS mode.